Have you ever wondered what life was before refrigerators? Imagine trying to keep your food fresh without any coolant. Spoiler alert, it wasn't easy. From ancient ice storage to today's smart fridges, refrigeration has come a long way. Long before modern technology, people had to find creative ways to keep food from spoiling. In ancient China, Egypt and Rome, ice and snow were collected during winter and stored underground or in insulated pits to keep food fresh. In 1748, Scottish scientist William Cullen made an important discovery. He showed that when certain liquids evaporate, they absorb heat from their surroundings, creating a cooling effect. That is the first demonstration of artificial refrigeration. But Cullen's experiment wasn't used for food storage. It was just a scientific curiosity at that time. It would take nearly a century before someone turned this idea into a working machine. In 1834, American inventor Jacob Perkins created the first ever working refrigeration machine. He used a process called vapor compression, where a liquid like ethyl ether absorbs heat as it turns into a gas. The gas was then compressed, cooled down and turned back into a liquid. When the liquid expanded again, it turned into a gas, absorbing heat and creating a cooling effect. This was a groundbreaking idea, but his machine was big, expensive and not practical for everyday use. Then, in 1876, German engineer Carl von Linde improved upon Perkins' idea. Linde's version of vapor compression refrigeration was more efficient and reliable. He used ammonia as the refrigerant, which was a better choice for cooling than Perkins' ethyl ether. Linde's system worked well on a large scale, making it possible to use refrigeration in factories, breweries and industries. While Perkins invented the first working fridge, Linde made refrigeration systems that were much more practical and widely usable, leading to the modern refrigerators we use today. Well, people started dreaming of having their own refrigerators at home. That dream became a reality in 1913, when American inventor Fred W. Wolf introduced the first domestic electric refrigerator. Unlike previous refrigerators, which were large and industrial, his refrigerator was designed for the home. It made it possible for people to store food for longer periods without relying on ice blocks or manual cooling systems. However, it wasn't widely adopted at first. His refrigerator was still quite large and bulky for a home appliance. While it was designed for home use, it was much bigger than modern refrigerators, which made it hard for many people to fit it into their kitchens. Its size also made it unattractive to homeowners who valued more compact and functional designs. By the 1920s, companies like Frigidaire and General Electric improved Wolf's concept, making refrigerators smaller, safer and more affordable. Households across the world started embracing electric refrigeration. By the 1950s, refrigerators were in nearly every home. Designs improved and new features like freezers, automatic defrosting and ice makers became standard. Suddenly, people could store food for much longer, reducing waste and making life easier. Refrigerations also transformed the food industry, making fresh produce, dairy and frozen meals available year-round. Today, refrigerators aren't just cold boxes, they're smart appliances. With Wi-Fi, cameras and AI-powered features, modern fridges can help you manage groceries, suggest recipes and even order food online. From William Cullen's first experiment to Carl von Linde's industrial breakthroughs, from Fred W. Wolf's first domestic fridge to today's smart refrigeration, this invention has completely changed the way we live. Thank you for watching Personality Matters. See you next time.